when you go to USACracing.com. If you haven't done so, make sure you stop by the USAC merchandise trailer for all the 2025 race day must-have gear. Everything from hats, hoodies, blankets, and beyond can be found at the USAC merchandise trailer, including tonight's driver roster, available for only $1 while supplies last. Several drivers also with merchandise and apparel available just outside of the main grandstands. New NOS Zero Sugar is here, 100% NOS. Stop by the NOS Energy Sampling Station to grab a complimentary can and try one today, or find a retailer near you at drinknos.com. Get after it, race fans, and follow on social media at NOS Energy Drink. Throughout the 2025 season, don't forget you can be part of the action with a chance to win with Play USAC, offering you the fans ways to put money on your favorite drivers with top sports books and daily fantasy providers offering daily odds and exclusive sign-up offers for USAC racing fans. There's never been a better time to give it a try. Visit nxtbets.com/playusac for more information, or on the broadcast you can scan the code and see what's available in your state. Void where prohibited. Must be 21 years or older to participate. Please play responsibly, fight back against addiction, and call 1-800-GAMBLER. All odds provided to USAC by NXTBets.com. A quick look at those. The odds on favorite tonight, according to NXTBets.com, puts it on Cannon McIntosh at plus 222. Justin Grant improving his odds, now at 235. Looking back at some of the long shots, and if is available in your state where you can bet cold hard cash on the winner, let's go ahead and look at Kevin Thomas Jr. at plus 1172, so that $100 bet has a $1,172 profit, overall payout of $1,272. So when our drivers win, you win when you play along with nxtbets.com/playusac. Next time you roll into a USAC national event, make sure to bring your scanner because you can listen along to all the action. Racing Electronics is the #1 company in race communications, and they are the official race communication provider of the United States Auto Club. Make sure and tune in at frequency 454.5000. Again, frequency 454.5000, and you can hear all the FloRacing audio broadcasts right here in the grandstands. You can shop online at racingelectronics.com or call them today at 1-800-272-7111. Cookout presents always fresh, never frozen burgers, barbecue, hot dogs, all cooked fresh every day. And get this, over 40 different flavors of shakes, all prepared fresh and made by hand every day. It's all yours. Find a Cookout location near you. Go to cookout.com. Sunoco is the official fuel of USAC Racing. As the world's largest manufacturer of racing fuel, Sunoco has been the standard of motorsports for over 50 years. Known for innovation, consistency, and high performance, Sunoco Fuels has been the choice of racers in virtually every form of motorsports, from grassroots tracks to premier international series. Committed to supporting the racing community, Sunoco powers champions and fuels unforgettable moments at the track. Officials on the receiver letting drivers know that they can go ahead and start exiting the racing surface. We'll keep our opening Dirt Draft Hot Lap session #1 out to the speedway once we get everything sorted out. Speaking of Dirt Draft, you still have time to download. If you are a new subscriber, make sure you use referral code USAC to get a $20 digital gift card to usacgear.com. While you're there, check out the all-new leagues where you can create your own leaderboards. You can join tonight. You could have joined a week ago. You could join at the very last race of the season, but you can customize it to your liking for all the bragging rights for whether it's you, your family, or your racing buddies. Again, make sure with that referral code USAC for new subscribers for a $20 gift card to usacgear.com. Hoosier Racing Tires' mission is to be the dominant, customer-driven provider of racing tires to teams domestically and internationally. Their existence and continued success are dependent upon how well they meet the responsibilities to serve their customers by providing safe, quality products to amateur and professional motorsports teams. For more information on the tires designed for champions, go online to HoosierTire.com. If you're in the market for a new or used trailer, motorcoach, or golf cart, look no further than Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, one of the nation's premier outlets and located right in the heart of north central Indiana, with the intent to give competitors the transporter they need to get to and from an event safely and dependably. Elliott's knowledgeable, dedicated staff will put you on track, showing you the latest in Featherlight, Intech, United, ATC, Illumitech, Bravo, as well as Madjax, X-Series, and Easy Go. Led by Cindy Elliott, whose motorsports roots run deep, stemming from her late husband and USAC champion Tony Elliott. Elliott's Custom Trailers, it's not the choice, it's the only choice. Contact Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts online at elliott'scustomtrailers.com or by phone 1-800-766-1886. That's Elliott's, the only choice for champions. Cars on track starting to get whittled down to that Dirt Draft Hot Lap session #1. Don't forget racing action continuing tomorrow as we jump over state lines and head to Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex out of Sweet Springs, Missouri. Hope you can make the trip. Of course, if you can't, you can see it all right here on FloRacing. Sprint cars back on track. The USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship on May 21st. Midweek showdown at the Terre Haute Action Track for the Hulman Classic. Circle City Raceway, the Circle City Salute on May 22nd. And then Indianapolis Raceway Park on May 23rd as Silver Crown dons the pavement at the 6/10 Mile Oval. Again, that'll be this coming Friday night. Of course, at the end of the month, everybody turning their attention to the sprint car capital of the world, Knoxville Raceway in Knoxville, Iowa, for the Avante Windows and Doors Corn Belt Clash. It is the highest payout in the history of the event, and you will have the nation's very best taking on the historic half mile May 30th and May 31st. Tickets on sale when you go to KnoxvilleRaceway.com. So drivers set to be in this opening flight of hot laps out to the racing surface. We'll go ahead and turn our attention to the driver making his way off of turn number 4. That's last night's feature winner, the NOS Energy Drink, PristineAuction.com, Mobile One Toyota Racing Development number 87. That is Justin Grand. Justin Grand in the 87. Right behind him, Gunnar Setzer coming up to the flag stand now. The Midwest 2 Mill, Stanton Link chassis number 43. Driver in 97, the Sound Gear, the 97K. The Eibach. KKM Kerbigajanian entry, rolling down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Excuse me, that's a 67. That's Jacob Denny. Jacob Denny out of Galloway, Ohio, in the KKM Kerbigajanian entry. Drake Edwards, the Avante Windows and Doors, Petty Performance, PristineAuction.com, Speedway Toyota CBI number 83, rolling down the front straightaway. Driver behind him, Mac Leopard out of Beaver Creek, Ohio, the PristineAuction.com, Toyota Racing Development, Mobile One CB Industries number 86. Kevin Thomas Jr., podium finished last night. The driver to Coleman, Alabama, driver to the front armor, middleweight 1. ShopHageryDuck.com, Acro Silver, 14, come to speed, Vigo to green, and Dirt Track Hot Lap Session number 1. Kevin Thomas Jr., quickest driver on track right now with a 12.471. Kyle Jones at a 12.512. Jacob Denny at a 12.558. Justin Grant, 12.750. And Mac Leopard at a 12.774. The 5 quickest drivers in Dirt Draft Hot Lap Session number 1. Officials taking a look at the racetrack, assessing where it might need just a little bit more work before we roll in to tonight's racing program. Again, 2 more flights of hot laps here for the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. Again, drivers you saw in group number 1 include Kevin Thomas Jr., Kyle Jones, Jacob Denny, Justin Grant, Mac Leopard, Drake Edwards, and Gunnar Setzer. We're all on track for that opening flight of hot laps. Next group of drivers begin to make their way down into the infield. We'll swing them around, put them into the chute, and get ready to go here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap Session number 2. For fans of the Belleville High Banks, more action coming up here in the 2025 season. In fact, the next cars on track will be those of the American Sprint Car Series, the big one, 4th of July weekend, July 3rd and 4th. Of course, the 8th running of the 305 Nationals. Night number 1, the Rick Salem Memorial. Night number 2 will be Championship Night. The United Rebel Sprint Car Series going to be in action for those 2 nights of racing. And August 15th, King of the Crossroads, as you'll also have your Dirt Crown Hobby Stocks on the quarter mile, but the late model is going to be on the half mile. For more information on everything happening here at the Belleville High Banks, go to bellevillehighbanks.org. That's bellevillehighbanks.org. But after this weekend, next one on the docket, the Wing 360s of the American Sprint Car Series returning again July 3rd and July 4th. The Dirt Crown Hobby Stock's also going to be in action along with them. $4,000 to win night number 1, $10,000 to win night number 2. For the drivers of the American Sprint Car Series, their last appearance here, 2015. This group of drivers out to the Speedway. Upside down last night. Repairs made, and Blake Spicer going to give it another shot here at Marysville, Kansas. The Spicer aircraft Felker still chassis number 4S. The driver just rolling past him out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. The Sound Gear TRD Mobile 1 Link Speedway Toyota number 97. That is Gavin Miller. Gavin Miller in the 97. The 97K, now he's on track at Collinsville, Oklahoma. The Eibach Toyota KKM Give Back Classic Speedway Toyota Link chassis number 97K. That is Cale Drake. Cale Drake in the 97. Rolling in behind him now, Brandon Carr, the driver out of Sheffield, England, the J. Davidson Scrap Metal. KKM Kerbigajanian Toyota Mobile 1, number 98K. Looking over to the exit of turn number 4, the RMS Racing EnviroFab, Speedway Toyota Spike Chassis, MPV Logistics, Ronda Supply, Valco number 4. That is Steven Snyder Jr. out of Rising Sun, Maryland, against Steven Snyder Jr. in the 4. Driver 57 out of Southern California, the Indy Power Sports, Prime 47, CGCPA's Abacus Racing number 57, and turn number 1, that is Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey in the 47. The 43M, the yellow machine, rolling onto the back straightaway out of Greeley, Colorado. The RKO Management Stealth, that's Slinger Racing Engine. Full Appliance Center, the Speed Shot number 43, that is Zach Merritt. Zach Merritt, the 43M, as we go to green in Dirt Ground Hotlaps session number 2. So Gavin Miller now the quickest driver on track with a 12.465. 1.2465 seconds for the driver of the number 97. Kevin Thomas Jr. second quick at a 12.471. Cale Drake at a 12.494 is third quick. Kyle Jones at a 12.512. Jacob Denny fifth quick at a 12.558. Logan Seavey, Brandon Carr, Steven Snyder Jr., Justin Grant, and Mac Leopard currently making the top 10, separated by just over 0.3 of a second, first through 10th. Final group of cars going to be able to make their way out to the Speedway. A few already sitting down to the chute. The rest of them will parade down the front straightaway of the half mile. Don't forget, 50-50 tickets on sale. The young ladies walking down right in front of the grandstands, just past the flag stand. And again, that is benefiting Republic County High School. Just shy of $500 to the winner last night. See if we can up that and see how close to $1,000 we can get tonight. So make sure and grab those tickets. Again, those young ladies walking just towards the turn 4 side of the grandstands. They're right there by the AMSOIL banner. Final group of cars out to the Speedway. Hayden Reinbold out of Gilbert, Arizona. The AME Electrical Indy Race Parts. Stanton Spike Chassis 19AZ on track. Makes his way into turn number 1. Cannon McIntosh out of Bixby, Oklahoma. The Mobile 1 TRD Curb Records Toyota. KKM Kerbigajanian number 71K. Down to the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Garrett Benson out of Concordia, Missouri. The England Machine and Tools. Sure-built suspension. High-performance lubricants. Simingler owned EA Stealth Spike Chassis number 7B. Rolling up to the flag stand now. His teammate Thomas Meserol out of action tonight here at Belleville. Instead, he has gone back to the Knoxville Raceway, driving the Kayleen Verville-owned 01 machine in weekly competition. Lance Bennett out of Aurora, Colorado. The Simpson Go Fast Energy Drink, Stanton Spike Chassis, Buckeye Welding Supply, Cappy Mason Racing number 91, making his way onto the back straightway. Driver rolling into turn number 1 at Greencastle, Indiana. The curb record, Stanton Shores chassis, impact, dueling Autosport curb Genia number 63. That is Cale Coons. Cale Coons in the number 63. Out of Tucson, Arizona originally, down to the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. It is the Elder Coons. It's Jerry Coons Jr., driver of the Schmitz Incorporated, Gateway Paintball, Stanton-powered Spike, Central Motorsports, number 85. It's like awaiting
Yes, I didn't even look at the car.
one more driver to make his way out to the Speedway for Dirt Draft Hot Lap Session number 3. That'll be Dusty Young at Benton, Arkansas. The Simcoe Incorporated, A. Ardano Specialty, High Performance Lubricants, Killer Coatings, Jet Graphics, W9 Mopar, Spike Chassis number 60. Sitting down in the push lane. So drivers being instructed by officials again on the receiver one-way communication to get spread out, give themselves some room. They'll have a trio of laps here under green flag conditions. Fastest in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, Jerry Coons Jr. Central Motorsports, Stanton-powered Spike, DKW Pipeline number 85 with a 12.358, 1.2358 seconds for Jerry Coons Jr. Gavin Miller into second quick, Kevin Thomas Jr., Cale Drake, and Kyle Jones rounding up the top 5. Difference among the top 5, 0.154 seconds. Honest Abe Roofing qualifying coming up. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer, will present the Fast Qualifying Award in all 3 USAC national divisions throughout the 2025 season. Honest Abe has been installing, repairing, and maintaining residential roofs since 2005, and they want to give you the perfect roof to protect your home and keep you comfortable. Honest Abe provides the fastest service in the roofing industry, and they're supporting the fastest driver in qualifications. Visit honestaberoofing.com today to schedule your free roof inspection. Extra $150 up for grabs to your Honest Abe Roofing Quick Qualifier. The track record, established by Justin Grant in 2023, 11.736 seconds, 76.687 average miles per hour. First driver out to the clay to kick off Honest Abe Roofing qualifying comes to you out of Peoria, Arizona. The Avante Windows and Doors, Speedway Toyota Spike, Mobile One CB Industries, number 83. This is Drake Edwards. Drake Edwards in the number 83. 11th place finish last night here on the Belleville Short Track. Comes around lap number 1, a 12.329, 1.2329 seconds for the Arizona racer. 14 career starts. One time he has been a quick qualifier. That was up at Kokomo. He'll bring the Avante Windows and Doors entry around to the front straightaway. Lap number 2, going to be slower, 12.491, but he'll set the mark with his opening lap, a 12.329 for Drake Edwards. Next on to the Speedway, last night's feature winner. He comes to you out of Bayonne, California, the NOS Energy Drink, PristineAuction.com, Mobile One CB Industries, Toyota Racing Development number 87. This is Justin Grant. Justin Grant in the number 87. A wave of the white flag. Lap number 1 is going to be second quick at a 12.352, 1.2352 seconds for Justin Grant on his opening lap. 5 career starts here at Belleville. 1 year ago, finished 7th in championship competition. Comes around lap number 2, better in quick time at a 12.194, 1.2194 seconds. Justin Grant now your quick qualifier. Jacob Denny out to the Speedway at a Galloway, Ohio, the JBL Audio TRD Mobile 1, KKM Kirby Janie and Link chassis number 67. Coming off of a 9th place finish one night ago, comes around lap number 1, and he will be third quick at a 12.593, 1:25.93 seconds for the 2020 USAC Midwest Thunder D2 competitor as he makes his way off of turn number 4. The JBL audio entry better on time, a 12.564, still third quick for Jacob Denny. Oh, look out, hard into the cushion to start things off here, but he gets it rolling as he comes around to start the clock. Kyle Jones out of Kennedale, Texas, the Belling Racing Equipment, Stanton Spike, Rush Race Gear, Valco Wheels, Joyner Motorsports, number 27X. 40 career starts in USAC competition, and he will find the very ragged edge over turn number 4. It'll cost him 13.494, 1:34.94 seconds on lap number 1 for Kyle Jones. 7th place finish last night for the driver of the number 27X. Much better line off of the cushion this time through turns 3 and 4. And lap number 2 will be better on time, still fourth quick at a 12.642, 1:26.42 seconds for Kyle Jones. Out of Beaver Creek, Ohio, making his USAC debut last night with a 14th place finish in your feature event. Driver the pristineauction.com, Toyota Racing Development, Mobile 1, CB Industries, Speedway Toyota Spike number 86. This is Mac Leopard, and the number 86, a 12.463 on lap number 1, 12.463 seconds for the micro racer, who is starting to make his way up into the midget ranks. Brings his way off of turn number 4, and lap number 2 will be a 12.317, 1:23.17 seconds. That puts him second quick currently in 86. Gunnar Setzer onto the speedway out of Columbus, Indiana, the Midwest Tube Mills. Bar Properties, the cure starts now. Setzer Fabricating, Lynch Machining. Kevin Arnold owns Stanton SR11 Link Chassis number 43. Lap number 1 for the driver of the number 43. He'll stop the clock fifth quick at a 12.637, 12.637 seconds for Gunnar Setzer. Off the high side of turns 1 and 2 and onto the back straightaway. Rolls are all the way up to the lip through turns 3 and 4. 8th place finish last night, comes around, betters himself by 1 to 4th place at a 12.446, 1:24.46 seconds for Gunnar Setzer. Hustle was the name of the game last night for the driver that finished third at Coleman, Alabama. The Inferno Armor, Metalloid 1, ShopAngryDuck.com, Acro Seal, Stanton Link Chassis, Driven Performance 4 Kings, number 14. This is Kevin Thomas Jr. Kevin Thomas Jr., 6th quick in his opening lap at a 12.594, 1:25.94 seconds. Third place finish last night for the Alabama racer. Brings it off at turn number 4. The Metalloid 1, number 14, going to stop the clock on lap number 2. Better, second quick at a 12.308, 1:23.08 seconds. Off of the pace of Justin Grant by 0.114. Zach Merritt on track, the only car out of the Ryan Order camp racing here tonight. The other two with mechanical issues, and oh my. That cushion holding on for dear life, trying to hold that car in the racetrack, and he's going to go 13.727 on lap number 1. Just about became a 7.27 off the top of turns 3 and 4. The RKO Management Esslinger Stealth number 43. A little bit better line this time through turns 3 and 4. Try to salvage his second lap, comes around. And it's a 13.046, still 8th quick for the driver of the number 43M. The EnviroFab, number 4, onto the speedway. Steven Snyder Jr. to Rising Sun, Maryland. RMS Racing, Valco Wheels, Rana Supply, MPV Logistics, a Speedway Toyota with a spike chassis on the number 4 machine. 9th driver out to qualify, gets her balled up a little bit on the high side of turns 3 and 4. Still 8th quick at a 12.674, 1:26.74 seconds on his opening lap. 4th place finish last night here at Belleville. Last year, night number 2 was a 22nd place finish. Comes around lap number 2 and a 12.867 slower. Lap number 1 will be the one he stands on, a 12.674. Steven Snyder Jr. currently 8th out of the 9 drivers who have taken time. 10th contestant onto the speedway, and that'll be Gavin Miller of Allentown, Pennsylvania. The Sound Gear, Toyota Racing Development, Mobile 1, Curb Records, Toyota, number 97. Low to 3, high to 4, and the front end jumps up on him a little bit. He'll come around, he'll be 9th quick at a 12.929, 1:29.29 seconds for the driver of the number 97. 10th place finish last night here at Belleville. Brings her low this time. A little bit more controlled across the racetrack at the exit to number 4. Lap number 2, 5th quick at a 12.394, 1:23.94 seconds. A good recovery on lap number 2 for Gavin Miller. Next driver onto the speedway, that's Logan Seavey out of Southern California. Driver the Indy Power Sports, Prime 47, CGCPAs, Mountain Mechanical Contractors, Fortech Marketing, Indy Custom Stone, High Performance Lubricants, Abacus Racing, and number 57. 11th driver onto the clay, comes around lap number 1, 7th quick at a 12.498, 1:24.98 seconds for the driver of the number 57. Led the opening 12 laps last night. By the time it was all said and done, got shuffled back to a 6th place finish. Looking for redemption here tonight on night number 2 of Belleville. Goes to 5th quick on lap number 2, a 12.347, 1:23.47 seconds for Logan Seavey, second time by. Driver on the speedway now is going to be Cale Drake. Comes to you out of Collinsville, Oklahoma, the Ibach Toyota KKM Give Back Classic Curb Record Speedway Toyota Link Chassis. Curb Agajanian, number 97K. Brings the Ibach entry around in lap number 1, 6 quick at a 12.386. 1.2386 seconds for the KKM machine as he rolls onto the back straightway. See if he improves here on lap number 2. Right off of the cushion, right in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Darts it down the racetrack, and lap number 2 just a little bit slower, 12.753. He'll stand on his opening lap at 12.386 for Cale Drake, currently 6 on the grid. Skipping it off at the top of the racetrack during last night's feature event. He ended up getting upside down on the outside of turn at number 4. The driver to Marysville, Kansas, the Spicer Aircraft, Boca Fontana Stealth. Number 4S, this is Blake Spicer. Blake Spicer on track in the number 4, a 13.536 on his opening lap. With the flip, he ended up with a 21st place finish. Last night, his first attempt here at Belleville. He'll give it another shot here tonight. His last USAC attempt prior to last night was back in Fairbury a couple of years ago. Comes around lap number 2. He does improve on time, a 13.483. He sits 13th on the field. Driver from across the pond out of Sheffield, England, the J. Davidson Scrap Metal Mobile 1 Toyota Curb Record Speedway Total Link Chassis KKM Curb Agajanian number 98K. This is Brandon Carr. Brandon Carr in the 98K. A little bit of a snafu off of the cushion there through turns 3 and 4. And lap number 1, a 13.397. 1.3397 for the driver of the 98K. 17th place finish last night for the British karting champion. He brings it off at turn at number 4 and does improve. A devil of a lap, 12.666. 1.26664. Brandon Carr puts him 11th quick currently. Driver who is fastest in dirt draft hot laps. Let's see what he can do here in Honest Abe Roofing qualifying at Tucson, Arizona. The Schmitz Incorporated, Stanton Spike, Paintball Day, DKW Pipeline, Central Motorsports number 85. It's Jerry Coons Jr. Jerry Coons Jr. 9th quick on his opening lap. A 12.502. 1.2502 seconds. 5 career starts on the short track. Last night, a 13th place finish. He has 16 starts if you include the half mile, with 5 overall USAC national victories. Lap number 2, better, a 12.377. 1.2377 seconds for Jerry Coons Jr. Put him 6th currently on the grid. Hauling onto the speedway now to Bixby, Oklahoma, the Mobile 1 TRD Curb Records Toyota Link Speedway, KKM Curb Agajanian number 71K. This is Cannon McIntosh. Cannon McIntosh in the 71K, 10th quick on his opening lap at 12.548. 1.2548 seconds for McIntosh. Ended up contact between him and Grant early on in the feature. Hustled from the back all the way to a 5th place finish. Comes around lap number 2, improves by 1 spot to a 12.445. 1.2445 seconds for Cannon McIntosh, currently 9th in the 71K. 17 driver out to the speedway. Again, 21 drivers checking in tonight. Hayden Reinbold of Gilbert, Arizona. The AME Electrical Indy Race Parts. Stanton Reinbold, Underwood Motorsports, number 19 AZ. Good line to the exit to number 4. Hauls it down the front straightaway. 15 quick at a 12.829. 1.2829 seconds for Hayden Reinbold. 18th place finish last night, 1 year ago. Not in competition. His last start prior to last night was 2023. Had a 15th and a 21st place finish. Comes around, lap number 2 does improve with a 12.548, 11th currently for Hayden Reinbold. Driver to Greencastle, Indiana. Driver the Curb Records D Company's Impact Dueling Autosport Curb Agajanian Shores Chassis, Stanton number 63. This is Cale Coons. Cale Coons in the number 63. Brings the curb machine around on lap number 1, 16th quick at a 12.730, 1.2730 seconds. Last night, 15th place finish during his Belleville short track debut. 3 starts in his USAC midget career. In 1 top 10 finish so far. Lap number 2, a little bit off from lap number 1, a 12.835, a 12.730 will be his best attempt. 16th currently for Cale Coons. The 2-time and defending Rocky Mountain Midget Racing Association champion on track, Lance Bennett of Aurora, Colorado. Driver the Simpson Race Products, Spike, Stanton SR11, Buckeye Welding Supply, Cappy Mason Racing, number 91. Comes around 18th quick on his opening lap of 13.124, 1.3124 seconds for Lance Bennett. 20th place finish last night. He has 11 career USAC National Midget starts. Slams are off into the cushion over in turns 3 and 4. And lap number 2 does improve still, a 13.115, 13.115, currently 18th on the field. And driver making his USAC National Midget debut at a Benton, Arkansas. The Simcoe Incorporated W9 Mopar powered Spike chassis, Jet Graphics, Killer Coatings, AR Dino Specialty number 60. This is Dusty Young. Dusty Young in the number 60. Young coming around on his opening lap, 19th quick at a 13.406, 1.3406 seconds. Driver from mini sprints, mini mods, and micros. Stepping up into the midget ranks over the last couple of years. Comes around lap number 2 at a 13.283, 13283 seconds for Dusty Young at 19th. Set to be the final driver to qualify. 21st driver onto the clay at Concordia, Missouri. The England Machine and Tool, Sure-Belt Suspension, EA Stealth Spike Chassis, Team Engler own number 7B. This is Garrett Benson. Garrett Benson in the number 7B comes around on his opening lap, 12th quick at a 12.559, 12559 seconds for Garrett Benson. 12th place finish last night here on the short track. In his USAC national debut, comes around at lap number 2, improves by 1 at a 12.483, moves to 11th quick. Again, that's Garrett Benson. As that'll wrap up Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. 5th quick tonight was Logan Seavey. 4th was Drake Edwards. 3rd was Mac Leopard. 2nd was Kevin Thomas Jr. And tonight, your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier comes to you out of Ione, California. The NOS Energy Drink, PristineAuction.com, Mobile One, CB Industries, number 87. Race fans, give him a hand, Justin Grant. Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifying time number 11 for Justin Grant.
I do not see
So again, the 11th time in his career he has been your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier. There, much better way to say it.
Hey, keep me clear for a couple seconds. I'm going to move this around a little bit to get more comfortable.
So for the 11th time in his career and the 2nd time this season, he is your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier. Let's take it down to the infield.
Your Honest Abe Roofing qualifier, Justin Grant, this is your 3rd qualifier here in Belleville. How much did that experience help going into qualifying?
Yeah, it did a little bit. I've for some reason been able to qualify good here at Belleville on the little track, and yeah, it's fun. You kind of it's kind of important how you shape it, and kind of there's a few little tricks and tidbits that I've kind of learned around here to qualify. And and Chad and the boys are giving me an amazing CBI NOS Energy Drink 87 things just absolutely stuck. I really thought going out that early with as much grease as there was going to be kind of a detriment to us, and really didn't feel like I really even put together that great of an effort in the seat. But our 87 cars just did so good, and it ripped right around there and was strong enough to be quick time.
Congratulations, Justin Grant, your quick time qualifier for Belleville Night 2. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you very much. So we'll clear the cars out of the infield. Coming up next, it will be Honest Abe, Dirt Draft Hot Laps for the Silver Crown Champ Car division. As Genevieve alluded to, the 3rd time in his career, Justin Grant has been your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier here on the Belleville short track. First time in 2023. Quick qualifier on night number 1 last year, and of course adding his name to that list once again. Other quick qualifiers in the history of the short track and USAC competition include Cannon McIntosh, Ethan Mitchell, and of course Jacob Denny, adding his name to that list last night. Trucks returning out to the racing surface. They will finish rolling in just a little bit as we prepare to bring Silver Crown cars out to the racetrack. Again, 50-50 tickets on sale. They are making their way up into the grandstands here in front of the VIP suites. We have another pair of girls down here at the front of the grandstands, so make sure and grab that. Republic County High School is the benefactor of that here tonight. Round number 5 of the 2025 season. Looking at laps led so far in a feature competition. Justin Grant leading that statistic as he has led 48 total laps and picked up 2 wins. 18 times around, Jacob Denny has been at the front of the field. 12 times for Kevin Thomas Jr. and Logan Seavey likewise leading a dozen laps. Seavey leading his first laps of the season last night. Hard charger last night was Thomas Mesereau, advancing 6 positions. Cale Drake, the hard charger, the opening 2 nights, advancing 7 spots on night number 1 during the Kokomo Grand Prix and 10 spots on night number 2. Looking at round number 4 of the 2025 season. Jacob Denny winning round number 1. Justin Grant winner in the last 2 outings for the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. So we'll work on getting the half mile rolled in just a little bit more here on the FloRacing broadcast. We're going to step away. We'll be back to Belleville.
Hello, my name is Madison Sipe. I am from Hudson, Colorado, and my home track is at Rocky Mountain Quarter Midget Association. I was one of 48 drivers chosen out of 160. I am so excited to be part of the Petty Performance Edge competition. I am most excited to see which 2 drivers will make it all the way to the top. The top 10 drivers will be announced September 5th. I can't wait to see which racing goals I can achieve this year. Bye!
It's USAC Midget Mayhem in Missouri on Sunday night, May 18th. Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex is the hot spot for the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. Racers from all over will converge on the thrill-a-second 1/6-mile bull ring. It's open at 4 Central, grandstands at 5, and cars on track at 6. Small cars, small track, big hearts, and big action in the Show Me State. The USAC National Midgets at Sweet Springs on Sunday, May 18th. How sweet it is.
Whatever you drive, however you drive. AMSOIL specially engineers lubricants to maximize power, performance, and protection in your vehicles, so you can work hard and play hard with confidence. Order online at amsoil.com.
Indy Metal Finishing is a family-owned and operated business with 30 years of experience in the industry. Their mission is to support their customers with an exceptional level of quality and service. Conveniently located minutes from downtown Indianapolis, Indy Metal Finishing offers Type 2 and Type 3 anodizing chemical conversions, passivation, and electroless nickel services to motorsports, medical, military, aerospace, and manufacturing industries. Indy Metal Finishing is ISO certified and holds an FFL license. If you have any questions, please call Indy Metal Finishing today at 317-858-5353. Find them online at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Indy Metal Finishing, or visit their website at indymetalfinishing.com.
Spring into a new Kia and save big during the Spring Fling Sales Event at Fusz Kia Terre Haute. Drive a new K4, $199 a month, new Seltos, $229 a month, and new Sportage, $249 a month. All backed by Fusz. Don't miss Spring Fling Sales Event savings. K4s $199, Seltos $229, Sportages $249 at Fusz Kia Terre Haute, home of the 200,000-mile warranty. Fusz, we are family.
Welcome to our world. A world of dirt, drift, and dodging fate. A world where all of motorsport collides. A world of digging deep, of grit, glory, and bitter defeat. Inhabited by the strong, the fearless, the barely sane. Welcome to our world. Welcome to the world of NOS.
Hi, I'm Genevieve Malone, and we're here at Belleville Night 2 for the Cookout Shake of the Race. Now, here we have
Zach Milliken.
And we're going to be guessing Matt Westfall's favorite cookout shake. What do you think it is?
I'm going to say a chocolate nut.
Let's see what he has to say.
I think my favorite flavor for the shake is Reese's Cup.
Unfortunately, that is not his favorite flavor, but you can try next time. You can try Cookout at cookout.com.
Broadcast here on FloRacing. Crews are on track right now, just trying to iron in the racing surface a little bit more before we bring the Silver Crown cars out for their opening flight of Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Speaking of the Silver Crown division, coming up next for them will feature the 72nd anniversary of the Hoosier Hundred, all a part of the Carb Night Classic at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park up in Brownsburg, Indiana. That'll be on Friday, May 23rd, and it is a multi-class open-wheel racing showdown the Friday before the Indianapolis 500. You'll have USAC Silver Crown Champ Car Series, also the USF 2000 Series, as well as National Pavement Midgets and the All-Star Pavement Midgets, all going to be on track. Again, that is on the 23rd at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, the Carb Night Classic and the 72nd anniversary of the Hoosier 100. Tickets are on sale when you go to raceirp.com. Again, that's raceirp.com for more information, whether it is the event schedule, tickets, parking, camping. You can find it all at raceirp.com. So for those of you following along, the 72nd anniversary is the 68th running of the Hoosier 100. Just about ready to call the trucks off of the speedway. Looking at the points coming into tonight for the USAC Silver Crown Champ Car Division. Justin Grant up top at 140 markers earned. CJ Leary currently sitting in second. Cody Swanson in third. Kaylee Bryson in fourth. Matt Westfall currently in fifth. Logan Seavey, Tyler Rohrig, Brady Bacon, Dakota Armstrong, and Dave Burkheimer currently make up the top 10. I explained this a little bit yesterday, but a Silver Crown competition, we run a mixture of both dirt and asphalt events, and you'll have teams that focus on just the dirt side, others that focus on just the asphalt. Then you have the teams like Justin Grant, CJ Leary, who those teams focus on the entire schedule. And you'll have some teams that only focus when we run the mile ovals. So kind of a mix of when you'll have drivers coming in and coming out, so it really does mix up the championship standings. Of course, you can check that all out at usacracing.com. Looking ahead on the Silver Crown schedule, as I mentioned, we will be up at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. The Carb Night Classic and Hoosier 100 coming up on May 23rd. Worldwide Technology Raceway, Madison, Illinois, that'll be on June 14th. Port Royal out in Pennsylvania during Eastern Storm on June 21st. Winchester, falling to Mother Nature, it has been rescheduled to June 27th. Back in the state of Kansas, Salt City Raceway will have practice on July 18th and racing on July 19th. Back at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park on July 23rd. The High Banks of Salem Speedway on August 9th. Illinois State Fairgrounds, the Mile on August 16th. August 30th, DeCoin for the other mile. And then Eldora ending out the season with the Four Crown Nationals. That is September 19th and 20th. I also mentioned this yesterday. You can go to usacracing.com for all these circle track events, but if you actually spell it out, UnitedStatesAutoClub.com, you can see everything sanctioned under the United States Auto Club. It is not just circle track racing. Of course, that is the key thing that most everybody sees as the sprint cars, the midgets, and the Silver Crown division, but also road racing, off-road, and power sports, all sanctioned under the United States Auto Club. Again, you can find out more on all of this when you go to UnitedStatesAutoClub.com. Want to remind you some of the events coming up here on the high banks of Belleville. The big one, the return of the American Sprint Car Series, along with Dirt Crown Hobby Stocks and Sport Mods. They will be down on the small track. The Wing Sprint Car is going to be on the big track. That is the 4th of July weekend, July 3rd and July 4th. $10,000 to win on July 4th for the drivers of the American Sprint Car Series. The 305 Nationals, $13,000 to win with the United Rebel Sprint Car Series. That is August 1st and 2nd. Night number 1, the Rick Salem Memorial Championship Saturday on night number 2. Ending out the season, it will be the 2025 King of the Crossroads, Dirt Crown Stock Cars, and Rev Late Models on the big track, and Dirt Crown Hobby Stocks on the small track. That'll be on August 16th. More information at BellevilleHighbanks.org. So work continues on the half mile here on the broadcast. We'll step away once again. We'll be back to Belleville.
For more than a half century, this is the one victory every USAC driver desires. The 55th annual chapter of the Tony Hulman Classic is back at Western Indiana's Terre Haute Action Track on Wednesday night, May 21st. Watch as USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship stars and past Hulman Classic winners Robert Ballou, Kevin Thomas Jr., Chase Stockton, and defending winner Logan Seavey all gun for $10,000 to win and the coveted rifle. Gates open at 4 o'clock Eastern with cars on track at 6:30. Get your tickets now at ActionTrackTIX.com. It's big, it's fast, it's legendary. Terre Haute's Tony Hulman Classic is where the action is on Wednesday, May 21st.
Whatever you drive, however you drive. AMSOIL specially engineers lubricants to maximize power, performance, and protection in your vehicles, so you can work hard and play hard with confidence. Order online at AMSOIL.com.
Car IQ Pay allows people to pay for all vehicle expenses without a credit card or a fuel card. As an all-in-one payment solution, Car IQ Pay takes care of every step of the fueling journey, from station routing to payment and fraud prevention to simplification to back-end reconciliations. Drivers can find the nearest fuel station right on the app's fuel map, or even filter locations based on their preferred merchant or fuel type. It's seamless. Just a quick enter of the pump number and you're ready to fuel up. Car IQ Pay generates an automatic virtual receipt that enters into a single transaction ledger, giving fleet operators a complete simplified view of their total spend. What's even more, Car IQ Pay gathers vehicle data to give fleets complete transparency into their fleet, from route behavior to overall share of wallet. Car IQ, the better way for fleets to pay. Find out more at gocariq.com.
Honest Abe Roofing is America's favorite roofing company.
They took the time to discuss all of our needs.
I couldn't be happier with my new roof.
The best part? They came in under budget.
Honest Abe Roofing helped us with their easy payment solutions, and now we can make low payments on the roof that we actually wanted.
I guarantee you'll get the best price for your roof. That's what my ironclad lowest investment guarantee is all about.
Race fans, use code RACE for 10% off of a full roof replacement from our executive collection.
Welcome to our world. A world of dirt, drift, and dodging fate. A world where all of motorsport collides. A world of digging deep, of grit, glory, and bitter defeat. Inhabited by the strong, the fearless, the barely sane. Welcome to our world. Welcome to the world of NOS.
Sprint car fans, the wait is over. The Western World Championship is back. And this year, we're making the Western world great again. Avante Windows and Doors and AME Electrical have teamed up to bring you the biggest purse in Western world history. $15,000 to win, plus $15,000 in lap money. The best sprint car drivers in the country are storming into Central Arizona Raceway, battling for bragging rights, big money, and a legacy that lasts forever. This is the biggest sprint car race in Arizona. This is tradition, and this is War on Dirt. It's the Western World Championship. Are you ready? Make the Western world great again.
The broadcast here on FloRacing, live from the Belleville High Banks as well as the Belleville Short Track, as trucks continue to circle around the half mile before we bring the Silver Crown cars out to the speedway. Quick look at this weekend's Pro Source passing master points. Kevin Thomas Jr., Steven Snyder Jr., and Thomas Meserol tied at the top with 7 apiece. Kyle Jones in 4th, Jacob Denny in 5th at 6 and 5 passes so far. Now in that's an extra couple $100 courtesy of Pro Source for all the passing throughout yesterday and today's program. That includes heats and feature event competition for the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. Again, want to thank Buck and the group down at Pro Source putting up that extra money for the drivers. It is Kevin Thomas and Steven Snyder who are tied to the top. Thomas Meserol, mentioned earlier, back in Knoxville competing here tonight, so he will be out of that mix. That opens the door for Kyle Jones and Jacob Denny to try to get up there. Cannon McIntosh currently sitting in 6th. Gunnar Setzer, Justin Grant, Kel Drake, and Mac Leopard make up the top 10. So push trucks will come to a stop. They will open the gate. Cars are going to begin to make their way out to the speedway here in just a moment. Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1 of 3 for the USAC Silver Crown Champ Car Series will begin to make its way out to the speedway. First driver out to the clay comes to you to Fort Branch, Indiana. Driver of the Lufuse Automotive Network, spec-powered Maxim chassis, True Brand Fuel Jewels, Lucas Oil Center, Ted Brown Quality Paint, body number 69. That is Chase Stockin. Chase Stockin in the 69. Driver in 06 out of Fort Collins, Colorado, the BG Automotive, BG Product Speedway Chevrolet B06. That is Brian Gossel. Brian Gossel in the 06. Out of Anaheim, California, the Client Enterprises, Willwood, Brandon Miller Racing Solutions, Ford-powered Beast number 6 here on the front straightaway. That is Jake Swanson. Jake Swanson in the 6. Out of St. Charles, Missouri, the Performance Plus Global Logistics, Spartan Transportation, Trainer Chevrolet DRC, Steffens Motorsports number 8. That is Kyle Steffens. Kyle Steffens in the number 8. The driver in 32, Greg Corey out of Shelbyville, Indiana, the Crane Works, Brownies Marine Sales, Williams Chevrolet, Maxim Chassis, Row-by Die Casting, Day-by-Day Plumbing, number 32. That is Greg Corey. Greg Corey in the number 32. So we'll bring them out 5 at a time for Dirt Draft Hot Laps here with the USAC Silver Crown Division. Thumbs up from the track, and we'll begin to fire the field. So officials talking to the drivers on the receiver, letting them know they need to spread out, give themselves plenty of rooms. They'll give them time under green. They'll bring them back into yellow, let them roll for a little bit, and then set them loose again. Again, Greg Corey on track. See him on screen right now here on the FloRacing broadcast. Chase Stockin in the 69. He rolls on the back straightaway. Kyle Steffens in the 8, rolling in behind him. Brian Gossel in the 06 and the 6 of Jake Swanson. 1 year ago, that car went 20th to 2nd. CJ Leary was behind the wheel. This year, it will be Jake Swanson. We'll see what he can do as we go to green for the first time here with the USAC Silver Crown Champ Car Division. It is Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1 of 3. The official Silver Crown track record established by Cody Swanson in 2023, a 16.823 second lap against 16.823, 106.996 average miles per hour. Interesting to note, the midget track record is actually faster than your Silver Crown track record, 2014 Tracy Hines, a 16.804. Still remains faster than your Silver Crown division. 360 track record, 15.472, set by Jason Martin in 2023, but the fastest of them all, 2011, Paul McMahon, 14.258. Right now, letting the drivers roll where they see fit. We'll let them loose one more time here. Jake Swanson, so far, the quickest driver on track at a 19.363. Chase Stockton, 19.748. Kyle Stevens, a 19.795. 20 seconds flat for Brian Gossel and Greg Corey, 20.884. Gossel with problems during practice yesterday, the engine expiring with a cracked piston. They had to go and make changes frantically yesterday to get it ready to go. Going from a Shark Chevrolet to a Speedway Chevrolet beneath the bonnet of that 06 during yesterday's hot lap sessions. So right now, officials telling the drivers they're really wanting to focus on that middle up groove. Again, middle up groove, especially over in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 looking like it is starting to come in nicely. Just about ready to go back to green here in Dirt Drive Top Lap session number 1 to look back at last year's feature finish. Again, Kaylee Bryson picking up the win in the Sam Pierce Chevrolet AP Driver Development number 26. CJ Leary going 20th to 2nd last year after mechanical problems mired him deep in the lineup. Mario Klauser was 3rd. Justin Grant was 4th. Dason Persley was 5th. Jerry Coombs Jr. crossed in 6th. Chase Stockton was 7th. Kevin Thomas Jr., Robert Blue, and Matt Westfall made it the top 10 1 year ago. Field back to green here in Dirt Drive Top Lap session number 1 for your Silver Crown division. Track gaining speed down to the 18-second bracket at 18.201 right now for Jake Swanson in that Clan Enterprises number 6. Making his way off into turns 1 and 2. The soil scatters, bouncing off of the windows of the press box. That time by was an 18.292. Stockton faster at an 18.487. Steffens also finding a little bit more speed at an 18.728. Gossel down to the 19-second bracket, now the 18-second at an 18.729. And Greg Corey has improved his time 20.141 seconds. Checker flag flying here in Dirt Drive Top Lap session number 1, and Stockton goes to the top of the charts at an 18.112. Again, 18.112 seconds for Chase Stockton. So the track improving by about a second there. In fact, a little over a second. Once we let the cars loose again, we'll go ahead and clear session number 1. We'll bring Dirt Drive Top Lap session number 2 out to the Speedway, as Chase Stockton right now is the quickest here in hot laps at 18.112. Jake Swanson was up until the final time around for the 69 with an 18.122. Kyle Steffens 18.457. Brian Gossel 18.729. And Greg Corey 19.661. So they will exit to the back straightaway. They will cut to the infield and up the embankment. Once they clear, we'll bring group number 2 out to the speedway. Look back to the first time the Silver Crown Division graced the clay here on the high banks, and that was back in 2013. Tracy Hines going to victory lane that night. Bob East crossing in second. Robert Blue was third. Jerry Coon Jr. was fourth, and Chris Wyndham running at the top 5. That was back in August of 2013. Returning in 2014, Cody Swanson in the DePalma number 63 going to victory lane. Hines was second. Christopher Bell was third. Bobby East was fourth, and Dave Darlin ended up making up the top 5. 2015, Chris Wyndham in victory lane. Jerry Coon Jr. running in second. Justin Grant in third. Cody Swanson and Shane Cockrum ended up your top 5 that night. Hiatus until 2023. Brady Bacon, Cody Swanson, Chase Stockin, Shane Cottle, and Logan Seavey coming back and claiming the top 5 spots. And, of course, last year, Bryson, Leary, Clouser, Grant, and Pursley were your top 5 finishers. Speaking of Brady Bacon, he is out on track in the number 9 machine. Driving to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, the Concord American flagpole, Don Powered, Maxim Chassis, Racer Magazine, Hefner Enterprises, Chris Dyson Racing, number 9. Driver sitting next to him in 19, Mitchell Moles out of Raisin City, California, the AME Electrical, Southern Pacific Farm, Stanton Chevrolet, DRC, Reinbold Underwood Motorsports, number 19. The driver in 10 is out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, the Fuel Mart, DMW Advanced Material Technologies, E. Snyder & Sons Recycling. Power Control Systems, number 10, and that is Briggs Danner. Briggs Danner in the 10. Shane Cochran out of Benton, Illinois, the Lean Acres, A.J. Felker Mopar, DRC number 97. He'll get the push over to turns 1 and 2. And the driver at 91 out of Ione, California, the NOS Energy Super Fitness, Himmelgarn Enterprises, Speedway Chevrolet, DRC number 91. That is Justin Grant. Justin Grant in the 91. Justin Grant coming off of his 5th USAC national score of the season last night, going to victory lane on the small track in the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. Started off sprint car victory down in Ocala back in February. Lawrenceburg going to victory lane in April. Winner at Toledo on April 19th, and then securing a win in all 3 national divisions with his victory at Kokomo, and he is the fastest driver to do so, beating out Dave Steele by 1 day to take over that honor. And, of course, last night going to victory lane here at Belleville. 100 career starts in Silver Crown competition for the driver of the number 91, looking to make it start number 101 here tonight. So if you're just joining us in the grandstands or on the FloRacing broadcast, working through Dirt Draft Hot Laps here for the USAC Silver Crown Champ Car Division. A quick reminder to those of you in the grandstands, if you are enjoying an adult beverage here this evening, please make sure you have a designated driver to get you home. There is no reason to get behind the wheel drunk, and doing so is just a very bad move. Make sure you have a designated driver to get you home when you come out to enjoy racing action here at the Belleville High Banks. 43 career Silver Crown starts for Brady Bacon. Getting a look at that Concord American flagpole, Maxim number 9 here on the broadcast. Again, winner here in 2023. 2 times the winner so far this season at Ocala and again at Eldora during Let's Race 2, which became Let's Race 1, as unfortunately Mother Nature intervening on the second night of competition. So again, drivers instructed to roll all the way up into the fluff at both ends of the speedway as we try to widen out the groove before we roll into Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. $150 extra to your quick qualifier tonight in the midgets. Another $150 again to your quick qualifier here in Silver Crown, courtesy of Honest Abe Roofing. They'll start to wind them up. We're going to go to green here in set number 2 for Dirt Draft Hot Laps for the Silver Crown. And she's getting faster in a hurry. 17.511 for Briggs Danner. He goes to the top of the charge. Justin Grant, 17.590. And Mitchell Moles now with the 17.431. Very quickly, the track changing and increasing speed as that line starts to progress up just a little bit more. It's already moved about a car width over in turns 1 and 2. So Moles a 17.431 in his opening lap. Line number 2 is a 17.636. Briggs Danner second quick right now. Justin Grant, Brady Bacon, Jay Stocking getting shuffled back to 5th quick. Brady Bacon finding a little bit more speed. His 4th time around, a 17.530 as they'll start to see the wave of the white flag here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session at number 2. $17.388 Brady Bacon now with the fastest time here in practice. Again, a 17.388 second lap. And Mitchell Moles finding some more speed. Final time around, 17.352. Now the mark. Here in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, Brady Bacon at 17.388. Briggs Danner 17.511. Justin Grant 17.533. And Shane Cockrum 18.035 seconds. Your 5 quickest drivers so far.
It's coming back to me how I gotta run with this tripod and camera. I just gotta get really light with the fingers. Yeah, I'm over here trying to force my way into being steady, and I forgot. Like, I got this all in the fingertips.
Final group of cars out to the speedway. Driver to Pleasant Hill, Ohio, the Metalloid One Performance Products, AcroSeal, ShockAngerDuck.com, Bordner Welding, AcroLube, AMC Performance Powder Coating number 54. That is Matt Westfall. Matt Westfall in the number 54. Greenfield, Indiana driver CJ Leary on track as well. The Avanti Windows and Doors, Apache Transport, Center for Intuitive Education, Curb Records Kodiak Products, Beaver Stripes number 21. Last year's winner out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, the Sam Pierce Chevrolet AP Driver Development, LSI RE Enterprises Chevrolet Maxim. Number 26, that is Kaylee Bryson. Kaylee Bryson in the 26. Out of Sutter, California, the Bloomington Bison Hockey, Sita.com, Rice Motorsports, Abacus Racing, Indy Power Sports number 22. That is Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey in the 22. And the final driver to tell you about, that is Dave Burkheimer. He's out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the Rich Wine Garage. Shadow Motorsports sets Performance Chevrolet Maxim chassis number 31. So again, the time set up top here in Dirt Draft Hot Laps so far. Mitchell Moles, a 17.352. Bacon, Danner, Grant, Cockrum, your top 5. Then it's Stockin, Swanson, Steffens, Gossel, and Greg Corey making up the top 10. Final 5 drivers out for hot laps. So again, just like before, we'll have the drivers roll high on the speedway and try to iron in some of the fluff just a little bit more. As soon as we wrap up here with Dirt Draft Hot Laps, we'll go into Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. So during qualifying, single car out to the speedway at a time. They'll get 2 laps with their better time counting towards their qualifying effort. On the dirt, the way you qualify is the way you line up in your feature event. As the qualifying order is determined by random draw, when we go to Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park next week, it will be the inverse of practice time. So the quickest driver in practice will be the final one to qualify. And immediately quick, 17-121, CJ Leary to the top of the charts. Looking for a little redemption after last year. Again, remember, mechanical problems mired him 20th in the lineup, and he was in the hunt on the final lap to try to seal away the win. Ended up coming 1 spot shy. And right now showing a lot of speed behind the wheel of that Team Arizona Petty Performance Rossi Racing number 21 machine. 17-121, 17-352, Mitchell Moles, Logan Seavey, and that Bloomington Bison Hockey number 22 going to a 17-354, move him to 3rd quick. As Matt Westfall currently 5th quick at a 17-441. And a little bit of smoke starting to come off of the 22 of Seavey. Looks like it's off the engine, not out of the engine for the time being. As we'll keep an eye on him here as he works to the middle groove of turn number 3. And it looks like maybe just a little bit of overflow blowing out. Officials keeping an eye on him. So checker flag is out.
Perfect.
So practice yesterday, CJ Leary was 3rd quick overall. Tonight he is quickest at a 17-121. It was Justin Grant who was quickest overall yesterday, currently 7th at a Dirt Draft Hot Laps with a 17-533. Difference among the top 10, just shy of a second, .991. So again, Honest Abe Roofing qualifying coming up next. Cody Swanson is the official Silver Crown track record holder, established in May of 2023, 16.823 seconds, 106.996 miles per hour for the 8-time Silver Crown champion. Mentioned some of the other single lap records here on the half mile. The midgets with Tracy Hines in 2014, a 16.804. ASCS 360 track record is a 15.472. That was set by Jason Martin in 2023. And World of Outlaws competitor Paul McMahon in 2011, a 14.258. But now we'll see if the Silver Crown track record stands one more year. First driver making his way out to the speedway. He'll get one lap to warm up, and the green flag will fly next time. Again, 2 laps consecutively to establish your qualifying attempt. The driver to Shelbyville, Indiana. Coming out to the speedway, the Crane Works, Brownie's Marine Sales, Brown's Oil Service, Stevenson Rife Attorneys, Day by Day Plumbing, Ryobi Die Casting, Williams Corey Racing, Williams Chevrolet Maxim number 32. This is Greg Corey. Greg Corey in the number 32, going to speed on the back straightaway. 2 starts here at the Belleville High Banks in 2023. He finished in 12th place. 1 year ago, finished 17th. 30 career starts in Silver Crown competition with a trio of top 10 finishes. He'll set the mark at an 18.793, 1.8793 seconds on lap number 1 for Greg Corey, the Shelbyville, Indiana driver, hustling onto the back straightaway. He will enter high into turn number 3. He'll carry that line to the exit of turn number 4. Checker flag going to come out, and he will stop the clock on lap number 2 better, and 18.536, 1.8536 seconds for the driver of the number 32. He'll set the mark for drivers to beat here in Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. Out to the speedway now with a Fort Branch, Indiana, the Loop Fuse Automotive Network, True Brand Fuel Jewels, the Lucas Oil Center, Ted Brown Quality Paint and Body, Insane Graphics, England Machine and Tool, Pink 69, race number 69. This is Chase Stockin. Chase Stockin in the number 69. A Maxim chassis with a spec Chevrolet beneath the hood of that number 69 machine. 2 starts here on the high banks. 3rd in 2023, finished 7th 1 year ago. Comes around lap number 1, quick time of 17.325, 1.7325 seconds for Chase Stockin on his opening lap. 21 career starts in USAC Silver Crown competition. 3 top 5s and 8 top 10 finishes for the driver of the number 69 machine. Hailing into Fort Branch, Indiana, Stockin around to the front straightaway. Lap number 2 is better, 17.305, 1.7305 seconds. Now your quick qualifier in 69. Out of Anaheim, California, driving the Clanton Enterprises, Willwood, Brown & Miller Racing Solutions, Penske Shocks, Hoosier Tire, Ford-powered Beast number 6. This is Jake Swanson. Jake Swanson in the number 6 machine, looking for his first feature start here on the high banks. He has 17 career starts in Silver Crown competition. Brings it off of turn number 4 and lap number 1. Swanson, quick time at a 17.281, 1.7281 seconds for the driver of the number 6 machine. Rolls her onto the back straightaway, trying to keep that momentum up here as he makes his way through turns 3 and 4. Hustle in the right rear, just shy of the cushion, off onto the front straightaway. Lap number 2, better, 16.993, 16.993 now. There is a shot at a track record, 16.823 by Cody Swanson. Does it stand? Is Jake Swanson now closing at a 16.993 in your new overall quick qualifier. Expired engine last night. They were able to make repairs and replacements, and the driver to Fort Collins, Colorado at speed in the BG Automotive. BG Products, Simpson Race Gear, Speedway Chevrolet Beast number 06. This is Brian Gossel. Brian Gossel, a 17.345, 1.7345 seconds on lap number 1 for Gossel. 24th place finish here 1 year ago. 21 career starts, 1 top 5 and 4 top 10 finishes in Silver Crown competition. Comes around lap number 2, 17.185. Second quick for Brian Gossel. Again, 17.185 for the 06. Driver at speed now out of St. Charles, Missouri, from the modifieds to the Silver Crown ranks. The Performance Plus Global Logistics, Trainer Chevrolet, DRC, Spartan Transportation, Steffens Motorsports number 8. This is Kyle Steffens. Kyle Steffens in the number 8 at speed to the outside at turns 3 and 4. We'll see where he stops the clock here on lap number 1. He will go fourth quick at a 17.866, 1.7866 seconds for Kyle Steffens. Another driver looking for his first career start here on the high banks. 34 times he has made the cut in a feature competition, 1 top 5 and 9 top 10 finishes for Kyle Steffens. Hustling out of St. Charles, Missouri on the high banks here. Lap number 2 is better on time. Still fourth quick at a 17.48, 1.7408 seconds for Kyle Steffens. And on the track now, he was your winner here in 2023. He led 34 laps 1 year ago before the engine expired at a Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. The Concord American Flagpole, Macri Concrete, High Performance Lubricants, Racer Magazine, Hefner Enterprises, Chris Dyson Racing, Don Max at number 9, the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. Lap number 1, third quick at a 17.232, 1.7232 seconds for Brady Bacon. 3 Belleville starts. Winner in 2023, he has made the cut 43 times in Silver Crown competition, a trio of wins, 24 top 5s and 31 top 10 finishes. For the driver, the Chris Dyson, race number 9, lap number 2, second quick at a 17:107, 171.07 seconds for Brady Bacon, currently second. Fastest in practice one night ago, Justin Grant out of Ione, California, the NOS Energy Drink, Super Fitness, Himmelgarn Enterprises, Nick Bohannon, Versalift Reynolds, Speedway Chevrolet DRC, number 91. 5 wins on the season, his 5th coming last night down on the short track. 3 starts here at Belleville, 1 year ago finished 4th. Comes around 3rd quick in his opening lap at a 17:130, 17:130 for Justin Grant on lap number 1. Looking to make a career start, number 101 here tonight. He has 8 wins, 48 top 5s, and 76 top 10 finishes in Silver Crown competition. The 2021 Series champ around to the front straightaway. Lap number 2, better, quick time at a 16:953, 169.53 seconds for Justin Grant. Now your quick qualifier, the NOS Energy, number 91. Briggs Danner on the woods of the back straightaway out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. The Fuel Mart, Advanced Material Technologies, E. Snyder & Sons Recycling, Boulevard Truck Repair, Phoenix Pavers, Power Control Systems, RO7 Chevrolet DRC Chassis, number 10. Comes around in lap number 1, 5th quick at a 17:274, 172.74 seconds for Briggs Danner. 7 starts in Silver Crown competition, 3 top 5s and 5 top 10 finishes. 1 year ago, he ran 11th here at the Belleville High Banks. We'll see what the 2-time USAC East Coast Sprint Car champion can do off a turn at number 4. Lap number 2, better, 3rd quick at a 17:101, 17.101 seconds for Briggs Danner. Next out to the Speedway out of Benton, Illinois, the Lean Acres, AJ Felker Racing, Mopar Power, DRC Chassis, Hans Lino, number 97. This is Shane Cockrum. Shane Cockrum in the number 97. 2 starts here at Belleville. 2015, he ran 5th. And in 2023, he ran 6th. 55 career starts in Silver Crown competition. Goes 8th quick on his opening lap at a 17:633, 176.33 seconds for Shane Cochran. Buried up in the cushion onto the back straightaway. 5 wins, 21 top 5s, and 33 top 10 finishes. 1 time in his career, he has been your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier. He's 8th quick on the field right now. Lap number 2, he comes around, and he'll stand on his opening lap. A 17:633. Lap number 2, a 17:635. At speed to the cushion over at the exit of turn number 2 at Raisin City, California, the AME Electrical, Southern Pacific Farms, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Kaiser Wheels, Reinbold Underwood Motorsports, Stan Chevrolet, DRC number 19. This is Mitchell Moles. Mitchell Moles in the number 19, floating her off of the cushion off of turn number 4. Comes around 2nd quick at a 16:979. 16:979 seconds for Moles. Track record in the crosshairs. Can he steal away here? 2 starts here at Belleville. 2023 finished 12th. Last year dropped early with overheating issues. Lap number 2, 16:927. Still shy of the track record, but now Mitchell Moles is your quick qualifier. 16:927 seconds in the 19. Out of Pleasant Hill, Ohio, the Metaloid One Performance Products, Acro Seal, ShockAngryDuck.com, Gressman Chevrolet Powered, Maxim Macro Lube, Bordner Welding, Heitmeyer Concrete, number 54. This is Matt Westfall. Matt Westfall in the number 54. The Four Kings Racing entry on lap number 1, going to go 9th quick with a 17:410, 17:410 on lap number 1, 9th quick for Matt Westfall. 2 starts here in Belleville. 2023, he ran 7th. Last year, he ran 10th. 57 career starts overall, 11 top 5s, and 29 top 10 finishes. Westfall coming around lap number 2, better 7th quick at a 17:238, 172.38 seconds for Matt Westfall. The Bloomington Bison Hockey, Sita.com, CGCPAs, Indy Custom Stone, Indy Power Sports, Forcheck Marketing, Rice Motorsports, Abacus Racing, DRC, Felker number 22 on track. Out of Cedar, California, this is Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey in the number 22. 2 wins on the season, Chili Bowl Nationals prelim competition, and then Volusia with the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship, 7th quick on lap number 1, a 17:192. 2 starts here at Belleville, 5th in 2023, 16th 1 year ago. 50 career starts, 10 wins, 31 top 5s, and 44 top 10 finishes. The 2023 Series champion working through turns 3 and 4, not quite up to the cushion that time. Comes around lap number 2. And slower, 17:375, 17:192. Lap number 1 will be his best attempt. That was Logan Seavey. Driver who was quickest in dirt draft hot laps. Can he translate it here into qualifying at Greenfield, Indiana? The Avante Windows and Doors, Apache Transport Center for Intuitive Education, Curb Records, Kodiak Products, Team Arizona, Petty Performance, Rossi Racing number 21. This is CJ Leary. CJ Leary, lap number 1, fourth quick, a 17.067, 170.67 seconds for CJ Leary on his opening lap. 4 starts here in Belleville, a 12th in 2014, a 6th in 2015, 11th in 2023, and then the hard charge to second 1 year ago. He'll come around, lap number 2, checker flag will drop, and lap number 2, better on time, 17.032, still fourth quick for CJ Leary. 14th driver to qualify in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the Richwine Garage, Shadle Motorsports, Berkheimer Racing, Maxim, Seth's Performance Chevrolet number 31. This is Dave Berkheimer in the number 31. 2 visits to the Belleville High Banks, a 19th place finish in 2023 and a 23rd place run here 1 year ago. 53 career starts for the Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania driver, 19.571 in his opening lap again, 19.571 for Berkheimer. Working down the embankment through turns 1 and 2 as our final driver will fire out to qualify. Down around the bottom of turns 3 and 4, 19.571 on lap number 1. Lap number 2 will be slower, 19.907. That is Dave Berkheimer. And the final driver to qualify, she was your quick qualifier last year. She was your race winner 1 year ago. Out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, the Sam Pierce Chevrolet, AP Driver Development, RE Enterprises, LSI, Sam Pierce owned Chevrolet Maxim number 26. This is Kaylee Bryson. Kaylee Bryson in the number 26. Brings her off of the high side of turns 3 and 4. We'll see where she stops the clock here on lap number 1. It will be 12th quick, a 17.517, 175.17 seconds for Kaylee Bryson on her opening lap. 28 career starts, 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 13 top 10 finishes for the Muskogee, Oklahoma driver. The 2024 Trans Am Super GT champion going to bring it off of turn number 4. And lap number 2 will be better on time, not position, 17.472. That puts Kaylee Bryson 12th in the field. As that'll wrap up Honest Abe Roofing qualifying for the USAC Silver Crown Division. 5th quick tonight was Briggs Danner. 4th quick was CJ Leary. 3rd quick was Jake Swanson. 2nd was Justin Grant. And tonight's quick qualifier comes to you out of Raisin City, California with a time of 16.927 seconds. The AMA Electrical Southern Pacific Farms, Mesilla Valley Transportation, number 19. Race fans, give him a hand, Mitchell Moles. So work on getting tonight's Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier down here to the base of the grandstands. Genevieve Malone going to be checking in with our quick qualifier tonight. 3rd time in his career he has been atop of the speed charts here in USAC Silver Crown competition. And just shy of cracking the track record, Cody Swanson holds on to it with a 16.823. Moles with a 16.927. So down to the base of the grandstands to catch up with tonight's quick qualifier. Let's take it back down to Genevieve.
For the second time this season, Mitchell Moles, our Honest Abe Roofing qualifier, getting this big trophy for the night. And so Belleville is such a fast and intimidating track here. How crucial was it to set yourself up for the night?
Yeah, I mean, my guys give me a great car. I feel like race cars, here's everything, and if you can just be up around it, it's not as high as it normally is in qualifying. It's not as slick, so it's not as tough yet, but it's going to get there. And I feel like this, to me, is the easy part. The race is the hard part. So I mean, it's 50 laps. Anything can happen. Obviously, there's a lot of good race car drivers involved, and just got to try and read the racetrack and see what they're going to give us, and just give it our best foot forward and see what we got.
All right, congratulations to Mitchell Moles, bringing it home $100 cash for the Honest Abe Roofing qualifier. I'm going to send it back to Brian.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. If you have not already, please rise for our invocation and national anthem. If you would, please remove cover. Again, out of respect to those who serve this nation and in honor of those who have given their lives in her defense, we turn to Christ. We go to Tim Spillman.
Can we all pray? Father God, once again we pause, and we thank you for all your blessings.